What is up, guys? My name is MipZ and welcome back for yet another League of Legends video. So today we are continuing our journey for Road to Diamond, and today I thought we would be picking up my absolute favorite ADC, and that is of course Vayne. As I've said before, I feel like Vayne is kind of the bot lane version of playing Riven-ish, or at least same kind of feel to it, that there's such a high skill cap on her, not only mechanically but also like in terms of the macro plays. So this is gonna be really interesting. I'm very excited for this video. Whoop, gonna be a little careful here. I'm not gonna be taking too much extra damage, but that invade is definitely gonna make it hard for us to take that blue. So I think Hecarim should probably be starting on his red. Anyway, before we get too much into this one, then if you are new in here and you want to follow my journey to Diamond, then make sure to go ahead, subscribe down below, join in on this amazing adventure. And if you do want to see me live, then go to twitch.tv/MipZ_live. I stream every single Friday. But with all that said, let's just kind of get into this one. And yeah, also one thing, if you do enjoy this video or this series for that matter, make sure to hit that like button. It's been so amazing seeing so many of you guys actually doing this, because it's actually helped my videos quite a lot, because it tells YouTube that these videos are worth watching and it'll actually suggest it to more people. Oof, that was actually a really bad play by me. All right, so with all of this out of the way, we will kind of start to get into this one, and I'll try to zone in a bit more on the game so we can hopefully carry. It should be said that right now we are still in our promotion games. We are somewhere around mid-silver-ish on our way to gold. So things should still be fairly easy for us, but we are playing ADC, and in my opinion, ADCs are one of the hardest roles. Oh, I actually did not think that would hit me. Gotta get out of that one. One of the hardest roles to actually carry with, which sounds weird because they're called AD carry. I know it sounds weird. But the thing is, at lower elos especially, then they don't really know how to protect their ADC, making it pretty difficult to actually... Oh, we can get this. I think. Nope. Okay. Which makes it a little bit harder. So this is not the perfect start for sure, but I'm not too worried. I'm 100% sure that I can get into this one. The thing with Vayne is, of course, we are not taking this pick for the early game. Like, yes, we might still win the early game, but this is not the reason why we're choosing her. She is a hyper carry, meaning that in the late game we're completely gonna smash them, or at least in the mid to late game, depending on how early we actually get started in here. So not been the best of all starts, but we are following somewhat along in CS, despite me having really bad CS here. And we should be okay. I'm gonna get a little bit of poke in on that guy, but I'm not gonna be all-inning it. Right here, they are fairly low, and I'm starting to be a little ahead on the HP. We have Bard back down here. We can flash this, and we can actually just get a free kill. And we should be able to knock him into the wall. And we should be able to get this. Yep, thank you. Very nice. That got a little bit risky at one point. I was a little afraid it was going to go south. Cannot believe I just missed that one. But it turned out perfectly at the end. So I'm pretty satisfied, but this was not a pretty play at all. Oh, I'm going to be missing this. God dang it, man. Should have prioritized the big minion. All right, so we'll be taking this and we'll just be backing off, and this is actually going to be a really nice back for us, because we can get our Berserker's boots, or Berserker's greaves as they're called, and that's actually really going to help us out quite a lot. They're super nice if you want to try and win the early game. Then, like, it's, at least in my opinion, my favorite item for it, because it allows you to do some better outplays. It makes it even easier on top of Vayne's already really nice passive to catch up to her enemies and just kind of be a slippery target. Also getting that attack speed so we can get more silver bolts out there, which in turn means that we do a lot more damage. So it's my favorite item to rush for actually kind of snowballing the early game. I know there's a lot of different opinions for this. Going directly for the non-quiver can also be a good one, but this is just my personal preference. I'm not saying it is it is per se the best option, but that's what I like. and what works for me. And sometimes you also just got to kind of evaluate for yourself. I know this is something I hear a lot from people that are struggling to climb, is that they're trying to always do what a guide says and something else. And yes, that is to a certain extent really good. I'm not going to be able to do anything else than just kill this guy. And that is, we can take this fight now. He's only level 3. Should be able to take it. Okay. Yep, I'm screwed. Here's the thing. There's a huge wave here. Oh, wait. That's... Wow. I am just... What is going on? Wow. I just had the biggest brain fart ever. Yo, you guys. I thought for a second that Hecarim was an opponent. So I went behind the line of sight from him and I was like, what is he doing? Of course he's not an opponent. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yes, this is my first game of the day, but that was just hilarious. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. Literally, do you guys hear it? Like, I can still hear the brain fart, like, basically shivering out of my ears. That's amazing. Oh my god. And I love we got this on camera. That's even better. Like, how long did it go before I actually realized that that was a teammate? I don't know how I messed that up so badly. Anyway, that was super fun. All right, let's get back in lane or back down, help out with this Drake. See right here, there's a huge mistake from this Jhin. He should not be contesting at all. And right here, Shen is going to do the same mistake, but actually my team failed here. At higher elos, what you would see there is Shen was using his ult down, which was actually really, really stupid. We should not have killed Jhin before Shen's ult finished, so he was here, because we were literally standing 4 people all around him. That would just been another free kill, plus putting Shen out of his lane, giving Garen free push. So like right there's a really stupid choice from our team, and I tried somewhat to stop my push or stop my damage onto Jhin. But it was really, really dumb actually killing him, because we could have gotten another free kill, plus we could have freed up a full lane. So actually, when you do see Shen's using their ult, like, if you know you're winning this fight and you know that there's no way Shen can make a difference, then let him use his ult. Wait for the ult. Just get the other guy low HP, wait for him to come down there, and then just be like, yo, dude, you want a piece of this? All right. Anywho, let's get back into this one. I'll try to see if I can do less brain farts now. We can actually just go directly for this guy. He's again in a really, really poor position. I can knock him into the... Okay. Wow, cannot knock him into the wall because apparently I... Okay. Well, we're gonna back out. This is a risky place to be because we don't really... Oh, okay, yeah, we actually do know where Fiddle is. Fiddle is top. All right, so let's make sure we get our farm. And what we want to do here is actually, I don't want to push. I just want to sit here. And if this guy goes forward, we can actually just more or less duel him. Thing is, we are a little low on mana, but it doesn't really matter too much since, like, we are super far ahead. Like, we're 2 levels ahead. So even with almost no mana, we will be winning the fight. And also our backs have been a lot better than Jin's. Oh. Make sure we get these, and we're just kind of gonna be last hitting now, making sure. I just don't want the wave to push under my turret, so I'm kind of just hanging a little bit back. I'm gonna start clearing a little bit more out because I actually don't mind going for a fight, seeing as we have a big XP advantage. I can get some good damage in there. I don't want to all in it, but just because I see Nautilus is not protecting his ADC, I can get some free poke in. And also, like, look for these things when you are ahead. Look for free poke or free damage where you're like, well, there's no point not taking this. But so far, things are going pretty fine for us down in our lane. Oops, actually not on purpose that I clicked that one. So I actually just want to sit here and farm. I think Jhin probably backed because he doesn't really know what to do at this point. I'm sitting almost under my turret, and he's just literally standing there being like, well, if I go close, I die. So I'll just sit here. I'll hang out. We're super far ahead. We can get our farm, and we can just start snowballing this game. All right, so Bard is moving up behind. This is kind of risky for Bard. Yeah, he's gonna die. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother running there, to be honest, because there's not that much I can do. I can heal him here if he comes over. Nice. All right. I missed the CS because I was just a little occupied with Bard. Gonna use my tumble to ensure that I don't mess more up now that I am kind of not warmed up. So I'm missing some of these minions. All right, so they don't have vision right here. That's gonna be a free kill. Okay, I actually shouldn't flash this, but whatever. I won't be able to finish, but I can get some good damage off. I didn't need to flash there. That was actually just greed because I wanted the kill. I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted that kill. I didn't get it. Then really, yeah. But that's fine. Here's the thing. I don't mind at this elo to sometimes get some kills for my teammates. And I know I also see this sometimes in the comment section where from... Oh, crap. I'm gonna heal. All right, I'm not going to be able to finish it off. We'll back out. I also see this sometimes in the comment section. Some people being like, dude, why do you give kills to your teammates, especially the lower elos, etc. And that's true that sometimes, yes, it might be easier just to sum up all the kills on you and just freaking hard carry the crap out of it. But sometimes it can also, in my opinion, be better to kind of for team morale and everything to try and help out your team like overall. I'm not saying that you should then just be like, okay, I'm going to give everything out. What I'm saying with this and what I'm trying to kind of, what do you say, communicate with saying sometimes it makes sense to give kills to your teammates is that you maybe give like 70 to yourself, 30 to your teammates, like percent wise, such that you are sure that you get enough to hard carry, that you're not kind of held back by the fact that you've given kills. But on the other hand, also that there is a certain point where it makes more sense for you to actually share some of this gold with a couple of your teammates at lower elo, because it'll just make it that much easier because they survive longer. They get a better team morale, means they're probably going to do better plays, etc. Like there are a lot of reasons for actually helping out your team slightly, especially because as an ADC player, there are so many things. Like let's say you're playing against a Malphite, like that there's a Malphite top lane. There's a reason why I, generally speaking, ban Malphite. And that's because that guy can literally just ult you. And even if you're like 10 kills ahead on an ADC, it is very easy for him to shut you down if your team doesn't know how to help you. And if your team is literally worth nothing because the only thing they've done is died. So in that sense, make sure that you really do think about all this. Oh, whoa. This was such a bad play. We should have seen this coming. I don't know. I got kind of baited by this Bard ult and I was like, yes, okay, I'll go for it. I shouldn't have. I definitely shouldn't have. Anyway, it doesn't matter that much. We're still 5-1. Everything is okay. We will be able to do this. But I got really baited by that. I hadn't accounted for their fiddlestick and this just punished us. So this will probably be a lost Drake. Most likely. We'll see how they react. Right here, my team should actually be backing out because the best case scenario right now is that they don't die. They need to just try and wait and kind of either go do something else that's productive or see if they can help, like kind of put pressure without starting a fight before I'm there. Because when I'm there, there's a good chance we'll win this fight. In a 4v4, we should, because I'm ahead. Like I am super duper strong at this point. Even though my farm is not amazing, then we are really, really, really strong. All right, so let's make sure we get this. And I'm going to start warding up. Want to make sure that I don't get ambushed again. And we need to be a little more aware of where this fiddlestick is. I think that's what we need to do. Because so far, like, we've only died once, but this fiddlestick has surprised me once. And I honestly don't want that to happen again. So right here, we have lane prio. I would like to go... We could go Drake, because right now, Fiddle is actually top side. And if we can get Hecarim down here, that's perfect. Yes, exactly. So calling this Drake, as we saw Fiddle topside, I was like, yes, this is a free Drake. We might as well get that one. There's no way they can contest it. And I have lane prio. So if they leave this lane in order to go for Drake, they'll lose out on a lot of gold as well. So we're just in a really good position to do so. So right here, we know Fiddle is still topside. And right here, I want to be a little careful because I know this ult is coming. But I will be able to win this fight. Are you kidding me? Literally, that slow just turned everything around. Okay. I thought I had enough damage, but the shield actually absorbed it. That was a really greedy play, to be honest. That was really greedy. I should have used my heal onto Bard earlier, which was my mistake. I'm playing this a little too greedy now, and we're actually giving away parts of our advantage. I'm gonna buy a new control ward. We're gonna start building this Rage Blade. Once we get this one, we power spike super hard. So that'd be really, really nice. But it's actually super bad that they've started actually turning this fight around, or turning this lane around, and they're actually pushed quite a lot on our turret. So we'll make sure we just go back down here. And I think my objective now is going to be to take down this this turret. Let's have a look how the other lanes are doing. So Hecarim's doing okay-ish. Kali, pretty even-ish also, but just lost and probably going to lose first turret now. What Hecarim needs to do now is he needs to go save that turret if Aurelia chooses to push. Otherwise, how... Yeah, I'm not going to go up there. I could have considered going for a roam, but I don't think it'll be worth it. Yeah, so Hecarim's going in, covering that turret. That's super nice. Exactly what he needs to do. And then he can also just zone that up. It really is starting to move down here, so I'm going to move back out because I really do not want to die now. We've had such an advantage, and we still do have an advantage, that it's getting slimmer and slimmer. So we kind of want to make sure that we do some good plays now. So we know their jungler's topside, freeing us up for a potential engage down here. I don't want them to run under the safety of their own turret. So I'm going to let them push a little bit here. And I'm actually going to try and poke this guy as he comes in for this minion. There we go. We get a little bit. Okay, proc one of his shields. Kali is roaming down here. We don't have vision on Aurelia, but something tells me that Aurelia most likely is back. Okay, she's not. I'm going to be going for... Want to kill this target real quick. Because Shen was coming down here using... Are you kidding me? This guy's just so lucky. Oh my goodness. That fear literally just... It saved Nautilus with like no HP. All right, so looking at it, it was just ADC for ADC, not worth it for us basically. Yeah, this has been some pretty awful fights so far, but the reason why I really wanted to take Jhin down when that fight started, and why I swapped target even to a target that was a bit further away, was because Jhin was getting the Shen ult on him, and I knew in a 4v3 we would lose this, like, or in a 3v4, that's how you say it. In a 3v4 we would most likely lose the fight, so getting Jhin down would ensure that it would stay a 3v3, and that was kind of the overall plan. But yeah, things have been a little rocky. With a little bit of luck, I can get into this bush real quick, and we can do a cheesy kill onto this Jhin. He does not have vision on me, and he's gonna start moving forward. Nautilus is in here. Okay, he actually does have vision. That was awkward. All right, that was a little surprising. So he's moving up here. I'm gonna try and move with him to make sure I clear vision. I'm gonna make sure I can back up my team. I think my team is not gonna go for a fight. People are backing out, so I'll actually just go back down and get my farm. There's no point going in here. It's just one guy getting caught, nothing else. It was not an actual fight, so nothing that I should have been present for. So we'll just go ahead through this. There's a Drake coming up in 10 seconds, and this is the next objective we want to fight for. So what I want to do is I want to push this forward as much as I can. So we get lane prio here, and I don't lose out on all this gold. You can see now Jhin has to clear out that wave. We can go for Drake real quick. Shen is still top. He probably has his ult, I would say. So he could be here fairly quickly. I have a control ward. Okay, we actually have 2. All right. We'll just pop this. There we go. And there's actually no point fighting here. I don't know why I walked forward there, but there's not much reason to fight. I'm going to be walking this safe way back to my lane, and I'm going to go get this farm. And we're getting really close to getting our Rage Blade, which is going to be a huge power spike for us. So we'll clear out this. There we go. And we're going to have a look around the map. So we know Nautilus and Jhin is right here clearing wards. We don't have any extra vision. And apparently our team is going for a random fight in our jungle. I'm going to go look if there's something I can do, but I don't think there is. Literally, this is just a suicide mission. I'm not going to be going in. There's no point going in for that fight at all. The awkward thing here is that since we don't have any vision now in the river, I'm going to have to be looking and see where people are. So 4 people are mid right now, meaning that I can actually go down and I can push this turret. And I probably should be backing out very soon in order to cover the mid turret. I'm actually afraid they're going to be pushing too much. Going here might have been a real bad call, actually, because they are going to push. They're going to be pushing 2 turrets. But the thing is, at this point, I might as well just commit to this. It's too late. I should have backed out before and went to the mid turret 100%. All right, I'm going to be backing, and I'm going to hurrying back before they actually also get in hip, because my team's right now taking a 3v4 fight, which is not worth it at all. So we'll take this. We'll get ourselves 2 control wards for the next objective, and we will start moving down here. So as we're moving down here, see what can happen. We need to just, like, our tactic right now and our strategy, what we need to do is we just need to stick behind everybody. We need to play the backline, and we need to kill whatever target is the closest to us. We are stronger than Jhin in this kind of setup in terms of killing people. We'll actually be able to kill their tanks and their front lines a lot quicker. Our biggest issue is kind of the assassination from Fiddlestick with the jump fear. That's been kind of a deal breaker for us. All right, so we'll just try to keep our gold income up, such that we'll stay with this advantage. But right now you can see Jhin has 112 CS, sitting on 2 kills, 7 assists, and we're sitting on 5 kills, 3 assists. So we do have a bit more gold to work with. For our next item, I do think we'll go for probably a Ruined King. I think that'll be really, really nice. I'm gonna go where I'm actually gonna be taking this one. This wave will be pushed forward in just a moment. I don't want to be going for that fight. It's super risky. We only know what this guy is. This is a super risky fight, and they're going into the jungle. They don't know where people are. They're literally going for a blind fight where this could end really badly. I'm just gonna move down bot, make sure we get our farm. We want to be looking for either an even numbers fight or an advantage fight. And looking at it, like, even numbers fight is kind of risky because it can very easily turn into a 50-50. Okay, so there's Fiddle. But it might be the best thing that we get. And I think, due to the fact that we're playing Vayne, that we probably will be able to pull it off with a bit of mechanical finesse. So I think that's probably what we're going to be ending up going for. The issue for us is going to be the Fiddle ult that we're going to be very, very careful for. And it's also going to be their Nautilus jumping in. I'm going to try and see if I can go up here, see if we can find the kill on this guy. No, he's moving out. I don't think we will. This is where things become really risky because the enemy team is moving in here. Gonna get some poke off. I'm gonna be really careful. All right, I think we can take down most of them now. Should be okay. Nice. All right, so we can go directly for Baron. This was not a mechanical geniusly play by me at all. We did make Fiddle pop his Hourglass, which meant kind of a lot. He then used his ult for no apparent reason. And they just messed up really, really big, which is nice. All right, so getting this Baron and then going directly for Drake now is the call, because getting Drake now will mean that we get the Infernal Soul, which should actually secure our victory. Like looking at this, yes, they pushed a lot further than we did, but getting both Baron and an Infernal Soul at this point is a huge deal. Also, I'm sitting at 2k gold, meaning that we're actually getting closer and closer to finishing off our Rune King. We don't have Hecarim here just yet. I'm going to be knocking this guy away. We're still waiting for Hecarim to move in here. It's coming right there, which should secure it. There we go. Nice. And now we just want to move back out. I'm going to go bot real quick because I want to... No, actually that wave is already pushing. And this guy's going to get caught. I should have jumped over. Okay, never mind. The thing is, I was very hesitant about helping here because first of all, he shouldn't get caught there. Secondly, I was unsure where the entire team was. So going down there, yes, maybe would have been a 100% free kill. Looking at it in basically a in retrospective, then I would probably be like, yeah, this would be a safe, or not a safe, but it would be a free kill. It appears that the others were further away. So I see that Bard gets a little tilted. I'm just gonna say my bad. I see that this could potentially have been a free kill. I just didn't feel safe about it, and there is like getting me down is a lot worse, and it's just a matter of evaluation. But instead, I'm just gonna kind of take the blame, and I don't mind doing that. Like, at the end of the day, like, he shouldn't have back there where he could still get caught and get stopped. So I would say that's where the first mistake came. The second was I was very much in doubt whether or not I should jump over, because I would be exposing myself, and by exposing myself, then yes, probably would kill Jhin, but there's a good chance that I would die as well, which would in turn not really make it worth it. So I'm gonna be moving up here. Red buff is spawning, which is gonna be very, very nice for us. Our farm is not super nice this game, but we are a lot ahead compared to their ADC, and we are super strong because we do have a lot of kills. So we'll just move back down here, and we'll kind of be waiting for... oh, okay, they're actually fighting in here. This full team deathmatch. Okay. Again, this ult actually screwed me up slightly. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that Bard ult kind of just stopped my kiting ability. Like, I flashed out in order to continue my damage and in order to kite around and use my tumble. But seeing as he ulted it, it was just like I'm sitting with my tumble waiting for them to get out. Their CDs are coming back on, which just kind of in turn makes it more difficult. But summing up, like, things turned out well. We did get an ace on them. Sadly, I lost the Baron buff, which of course really, really sucks. But overall, I don't mind this one bit. It was a good thing for our team overall. So let's have a look. What are we doing now? We're getting down the inhib. Next objective coming up on the map is going to be the Baron. So right now we are going to be playing around... Actually, the best thing right now is going to be playing around the bot side, because if we can push in the bot turret and do something down here, then it's going to be a much further road for them to walk all the way up to Baron, and this should make it a lot easier for us to kill Baron. Because the way you got to think about this is, let's say the Baron is the next objective, like it is here. Let's say if we have the option of pushing an inhib, then what inhib makes the most sense? Well, if we push the top inhibitor, there's a shorter road walking from here to here than there is from here to here. And yes, it's not a super long difference, but 5 to 10 seconds can make the difference in, like, overall. So this is something you got to keep in mind, that if you can choose between going for different things, then think like that. Like, even if you lose the fight bot side, it's going to be a further road for them to go up to top and actually push or actually get the Baron. But my team is kind of all over the place. In 120 it's spawning, so we should be pushing bot, but it seems like we're gonna be going for a defend in top. We're literally letting them push us. Oh, can I save this? I'm not gonna be using my ult for this. All right, right here, all of them are in there. There's no point going for this. I'm actually just gonna try and see if we can end. There's one dead. We have TP coming in. Like, there is no point. They are far too, like, they're just super far out. They're gonna have to use the first 8 seconds to back, meaning that we can at least get one turret without getting contested that much. Right here should be pretty much free. Yeah, we're gonna be able to just clean the table, hopefully. Oh no, not this again. Come on, dude. Okay, we are gonna kill this target. I'm really not a big fan of these these Bard ults. I'm gonna be very honest. Oh my god. I just tumbled to knock him into the wall. I felt like we had this Nautilus, then the ult comes down, giving Fiddle time to make his move up to us. It's like, ugh. I'm not saying that it would have turned out perfectly, but I do believe that I probably could have won that fight. And we still got Nautilus, but seeing as Fiddle came down there, you can see we ended up taking a lot of damage from him. Yeah, I feel like these Bard ults have been more an obstacle than help, to be honest. But I appreciate the effort, and I think that's all you can do from time to time, is appreciating the effort from your teammates. Like, the intention was good, the execution was less good. It would have been much more helpful to me if he just ulted Fiddlestick. That would have been super good. Then we would sit in a situation where I could go one-on-one with each of them. I already basically finished off this Nautilus, so just ulting that Fiddle would have been amazing. But he really wants to ult the targets that I'm going for, making it a little bit difficult. All right, so they're moving very far in. I actually just want to hang back a little bit onto the fight erupts. We are going to be able to just sit behind here and literally smash them. There's not that much point of taking this Drake at this point. We should just be going directly for the victory. Okay, they are surrendering. They knew it was over, but literally just going for the Drake there is not really, like, it didn't make sense at the end. Like, yes, for the fight, but as soon as we aced them and our minions were in their base, like, don't go Drake, just rush for the base. Don't care about the Drake, we're not gonna need it. But yeah, I think it says something about the mindset of where we're playing. We are like, this is mid silver, currently making our way to gold, so there's quite a road right now to diamond. I could have played this a lot better. It was my first game of the day. I hope that was somewhat apparent, but I still feel like it was a really fun game overall. I had fun with it, even though I felt like my support from time to time kind of just like swept my legs out under me. But yeah, that happens, and that's just how it feels to play League sometimes. It was a really fun game. We could have done a lot better, but we ended up doing fairly well. So I enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did. If you did, and if you want to continue to see this adventure or road to diamond, then make sure to go ahead down below, subscribe to the channel. I would really greatly appreciate it. It's been so nice seeing how many people have joined in. Also, my Discord, there's a lot of people that's coming in there hanging out with us, which is amazing. And yeah, if you want to see me live, go to twitch.tv/MipZ_live. I stream every single Friday. And if you enjoyed this video, of course, smash that like button. It helps me, it pushes this video out to more people then. But yeah, this was really amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's actually all I have for you for today. As always, stay awesome, have fun, and take it easy, guys.